Grant, for each of these teams, wins have been tough to come by lately.
No doubt. That creates a little bit of added pressure, too. So the last thing a struggling team wants to do is lose to an opponent in the same situation.
And a look at the starters for the Spurs. Barnes and Sohan, your small and power forwards. Paul and Castle comprise the backcourt. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Ball. And stolen by Paul. Back come the Spurs in transition. The 3 from Wembanyama. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama, a big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
On offense, here are the Spurs. It's a 3-point game. Oh, sweet move. Counted. Wembanyama's got 5 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Miller can't get it to go. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. All right, Stan, what's your take on this very youthful San Antonio Spurs roster?
Well, Brian, they've got the guy to build around. They're very exciting to watch. They've been gaining momentum. They're coming together as a unit, as a roster. And look, this team's got a chance to be very good together.
Now here's Paul. Kicks it out to Barnes. Martin against Paul. Soft touch off the glass. 5 points in the game.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Fearless from beyond the arc, LaMelo has unlimited range and tremendous confidence.
Here's Wembanyama. It's good.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Charlotte's gone 1 of 4 from deep. Pass to Miller. Three-pointer. Yes, sir. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
Sohan with the ball. Here's Castle, hounded by Ball. Wembanyama screen to the inside. Here's Castle, down to 5 on the shot clock. No good on the triple. It's Bridges on the wing. Miller against Wembanyama. And Charlotte, another 3.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Barnes finds Paul. Down low. Kicks it out to Barnes. Back to Wembanyama. Puts up a 3. Miller pulls it in. Hornets trail by 3. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
That misses. Had a chance to tie it. San Antonio has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, the dime-dropping skills of Paul. Tremendous at getting it to uncover teammates.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
LaMelo Ball is such an instinctive playmaker. Talking about his approach, he said, "I'm just making it up. I see someone, I throw it, whatever comes to mind." Brian, the way he sees the game makes him box office attraction.
I like it. It's that new school flair with a game that harkens back to some of the greats. He's special to watch, Allie. Now here's Ball. Bridges outside. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Launches it. Ball no good. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for San Antonio, leading by 5.
Well, Castle got out in transition and ends up getting trusted with finishing the fast break, which he does.
Here's Ball.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
First team foul.
Miller, the pass to Martin. And there's the screen. Back to Miller. Fires the 3. Here's Ball. Another shot. Out to Bridges. To the paint. Shot clock at 6. Here's Williams. Pass to Miller. Bridges, a screen on Barnes. Offensive rebound. Miller outside. From behind the arc. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's San Antonio closing out this quarter with a 7. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Jones and Vassell are the 1 and the 2. And it's Sissoko in at the power forward spot. Vassell's shot is good.
And this is what it's all about inside. Vassell willing to get physical to finish his motion.
Coach, as you know, two-way wings like Devin Vassell are a hot commodity in the NBA these days.
Yeah, Brian, he's got good defensive instincts. He's got great length. And offensively, a pretty good three-point shooter. But his main weapon is that mid-range jump shot.
Now here's Vassell. Pass to Sissoko. Right wing. Got a piece of it. The shot. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Hornets trail by 6. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Salon, no good. Well, the Spurs shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws of this game. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Now here's Richards. Back to man. Pass to Williams. Here's the 3. Salon controls the rebound and the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Jones, the pass to Vassell. Here's Sissoko. Back to Vassell. Good. Vassell's gotten 4 this quarter.
And when wings take it down low, good things happen.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Trey Jones. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Richards with a screen. The drive by man. The putback. Pass to Salon. And another shot. And he gets the jumper to drop. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Vassell. He drops it from range. Vassell's got 7 points in the game.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
And in recent seasons, Grant, almost no team's been hit by the injury bug as much as the Hornets.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, you wonder what they could have done if they'd stayed healthy. They built the team around key players, and those guys have just missed a lot of time.
Here's Vassell. The Hornets making their last shot. Over Green. Again, the Spurs score. Hornets trail by 9. Here's man. Pass Passes to Law from downtown. Pure from three-point range. He's got 7.
Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Charlotte has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Here's Bassi, still without a bucket.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Now here's Williams. 8-point game. 1:19 left in the first half. Here's Champagny. Counted from distance. Champagny's got his first 3 points of the game.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Back to man. Jacks up a 3. Offensive board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Williams from long range. Rebound by San Antonio. On the break.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
No good with the triple. Hornets trail by 13. The drive by man. Nice D from Vassell.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And that'll be San Antonio's ball as it goes out of bounds. Spurs able to keep the possession. Takes the 3. Doesn't go for him. Devin Vassell has been on display for San Antonio, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You look at Devin Vassell, he's been playing really well.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Williams. And it's Martin in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
Yeah, and despite his relative lack of size, CP very crafty finishing inside.
Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter out here, too.
Good-looking guy.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. BA?
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Yeah, a sign of things to come, hopefully. I mean, once Miller gets going, he is capable of dominating games.
The kick out to Paul. From outside, off the mark. Hornets trail by 10. Takes a 3. Miller can't get it to go. And Barnes has got the ball here for San Antonio. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Back to Sohan. Outside Barnes. Pass to Castle. 6 on the shot clock. And he lobs it up top. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. Charlotte has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Here's Ball. Out to Bridges. Beyond the arc. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got his first basket.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys. But now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
And that's how Miller can take his game to the next level, by being aggressive and attacking the basket. I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Ball finds Miller. Back to Ball. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Outside Paul. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Outside Wembanyama. Goes back up. The big man, Wemby for 2.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Ball with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Back to Ball. For 3. Knocks down the long J. Ball's got 6.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Back to Barnes. Pass to Wembanyama. And they're on the break. Here's Bridges. Sohan with a rebound. San Antonio leading by 8. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, who else? Wembanyama.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Ball passes to Miller. 27 seconds left in the third quarter here. That three's off the mark. San Antonio's got 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. That's his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Vassell outside.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
These are his first free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for the Spurs, Devin Vassell.
And so Vassell nails both of them. Green for 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's San Antonio now holding it. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guard. Set others up, play the game the right way.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So on the floor for San Antonio, Jones and Vassell are the 1 and the 2. And it's Bassi in at the 5. Vassell outside. Pass to Champagny. Over to the wing. Sissoko passes to Champagny. Now Jones. He's guarded by man. Just 3 to shoot. Jones' his shot is good.
Coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Here's Salon. Green for 3. And there's the foul. It's on Grant Williams. That's his first foul. A new lineup here for Charlotte. So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Wembanyama's checked in for Bassi. Sohan comes in for Sissoko. Castle's checked in for Champagny. And it's Chris Paul in for Jones.
On the drive, Paul is just so dynamic. Defenses can't find a way to stop him.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Now, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
The Hornets making a switch here. Green is checked in. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. All no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Spurs lead by 13. Here's Wembanyama. That one no good. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Ball passes to Green. Offline with a 3. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter.
Oh, Vassell is feeling it. Just knocking down shots and playing with terrific enthusiasm.
Pass to Miller. Oh, they get a hand on it. Vassell passes to Paul. Here's Barnes. Fires the 3. Williams grabs the board. Barnes with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Outside Wembanyama. Right wing. Back to Paul. Pass to Vassell. Just 5 on the clock. The 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one.
The team counts on Vassell for this, a reliable producer of three-point buckets.
Here's Castle. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Spurs lead by 20. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance, always a great idea.
San Antonio leading by 17. Here's Paul, and he drives in. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
To the middle. Bridges with it, and it's Paul picking him up. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And give credit to Ball's quick thinking. Outstanding job reading the opposition and pouncing on the steal. They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Spurs.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number 1 was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm. And they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Victor Wembanyama.
He has really stood out tonight with his work on the glass. You can see the extra effort coming through.
And Miles Bridges is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Vassell. Again, the Spurs score.
Safe to say, the outcome is no longer in question.
Yeah, look, sometimes you just break your opponent's spirit, and I think this has been one of those times.
And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. On the wing, Vassell. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. Three-pointer, Bridges. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time.
The playmaking ability of Ball. So crafty and skilled at finding his guys.
The drive by Wembanyama.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Josh Green, Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And that one falls for Vassell.
At the line for the Spurs, Devin Vassell.
And so Vassell nails both of them. Ball finds Miller. Williams a screen on Paul. Miller the pass to Bridges. It's Williams, high post. And the shot goes in. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can beat.
want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. We've got Matisse Thybulle. Jabari Walker is out there with Jeremy Grant. Then it's Rob Williams. And it's Sharp in at the point. And so the Charlotte Hornets get the first points of the ball game. Sharp off the mark there with the three-point shot. Sharp against Ball. Miller with a wide open look. The three-pointer no good. Grant finds Walker. Now here's Thybulle. He's covered by Ball. Grant the pass to Williams. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Williams a screen on Martin. Shot clock at 5. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Shots good by Miller.
A huge reason Miller went so high in the draft. His three-point stroke. It's exactly what you want in a wing.
One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Drills the three-pointer.
Grant coming right back with 3 of his own.
They set the pick. Pass to Miller. From the wing. Rebound by Williams.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Took a substantial hit there, and Grant able to finish. Wow, that was a bump.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
Now here is Miller. Martin wide open. He fires. That 3 off the mark. Pass to Thybulle. Outside, Walker. Grant surveying the D. Grant with a screen on Martin. Back to Grant. Thybulle, the pass to Grant. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Thybulle can't get it to go.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Martin out to Miller. Pass the ball. They need this. That's good. It's Miller with the assist.
So often LaMelo is the setup man. There, he's on the finishing end.
Hey, Brett, what's one area where we really see these Portland Trailblazers excel?
Well, they're great on the offensive glass. They have presence on the inside. They have a ton of focus on just collecting rebounds. So great at retrieving those misses.
Pick by Bridges. Martin from outside. Rebound by the Trailblazers. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And here now is Thybulle. And stolen by Williams. Ball with it. Now defended by Grant. Miller outside. Walker with the rebound. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. No good from Grant. Walker against Miller. A 3-ball. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
And a player you have to track to those corners. Miller will knock those down all night.
Grant with a screen on Martin. Tipped away. Thybulle kicks to Walker. From downtown. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now, here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Get up, LaMelo. These ball brothers can fly.
Trailblazers trail by 3. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Sharp sets the pick for Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
There's Ball with the 3, and it's the Hornets another 3.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage. Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Hornets. He notched 8 points in the quarter. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hornets.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play. All that hustle is paying off.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. You've got Anthony Simons. Swinging is out there with Avdia. And it's Kamare in at the 3. Out of hand on it. Out in his own on the break. There's Williams. They kick it out to Green. Off target from outside. The Trailblazers shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Avdia gets the bucket.
Really surprised a little bit to see him drift out to the three-point line, but I guess I shouldn't be if he can stroke it like that.
Here's man outside Green. Beyond the arc. At the tip, and Williams is right there. Williams has got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. And Simons wide open. He'll fight. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Well, this is one of Simons' strengths. Just an outstanding shooter from behind the arc.
Pass to Salon. Williams a screen on Avdia. He was all alone on that one. Salon's got his first 3 points of the game.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Looking at the Hornets, Greg, they're still in pursuit of their first trip to the NBA Finals.
And Kevin, I hope it happens soon because their fan base deserves it. They've stuck with this team through some difficult years. It's about time they get rewarded.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more health, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you. Williams, a screen on Simon. Releases. Offensive rebound. They kick it out to Green. And it's the Hornets, another 3.
And he's not going to miss those very often, even from deep, but he has to close out a little stronger on him. You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
First team foul.
And here are the Trailblazers now. Simons surveying the D. Pass to Avdia.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
It's Klingon, top of the key. 4 on the clock. Simons from outside. Again, Simons missing. Charlotte has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's Rupert. Off target with his 3. Charlotte's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. They grabbed their own miss. Salon to the left wing. Second chance shot, and the call will be against Anthony Simon. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:12 left to play here in the second quarter. There's a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Williams for 3. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
No way he's going to pass that shot off. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Here's Rupert, headed by Green. Pass to Simons. Here's Kamare. Hasn't made one yet. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Green with the ball. From outside the arc, Portland grabs the miss. Avdiev's got his 5th rebound in this one. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
Here's man, covered by Simons. From deep, Green. From deep, Williams. And that one released in time, but no good. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Trailblazers out in front, up by 1. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Jeremy Grant, what a contribution.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Bridges out there with Mark Williams. And it's Martin in at the 3 spot. So that's the Hornets 5.
Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
Grant for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Grant's got the lead up to 6 now for the Trailblazers.
Well, nice smooth release from Grant that time. Can't let him get that kind of rhythm.
Here's Ball. Here he goes. On the wing, Bridges. Fires the 3. Miller, no luck. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Eibel with the ball. Williams picks him up. Williams passes to Grant. Puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And Ball stays with it. Ball's got 12 in the game.
Just sticking with it there. Ball's rebounding is so important to this team.
Thibault kicks to Grant. Pass to Walker. Now, here's Thibault. Covered by Martin. Kicks it out to Grant. 3 on the clock. Henderson outside. Thibault for 3. The 3-pointer is right on target. He's got 5.
Oh, just an excellent feel for the game. Scoot Henderson understands how offense is played.
There's a screen by Williams. Here's Walker. Pass to Henderson. Back to Walker. Lets it go with a 3. They get it back. Kicks it out to Grant. Walker with it. He's covered by Ball. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Shot clock at 2 for 3. Henderson. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
It's Henderson on the wing. Williams, a screen on Bridges. Henderson dishes to Walker. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. There's Miller with the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Miller's got 9.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
Walker is screen on Martin. Thibault, the pass to Henderson. And it's Grant in the corner. Back to Henderson. Walker with his screen for Henderson. Pass to Walker. Shoots over Ball. Shot's good by Walker. 5 points in the game.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And here's Miller outside. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Walker in the corner. Hands it from downtown. And the Trailblazers lead by 9.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
And stolen by Thibault. And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That is his first foul of the game. So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. And so here's Portland. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Outside, Simons. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Rupert. Back to Simons. Shoots over man. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Richards. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Charlotte shooting their first free throw of the contest. Here's Kamare. Up in time. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Portland heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Avdia is out there with Klingon. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Kamare in at the 3 spot. Man finds Green. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Trailblazers leading by 6. Avdia, a screen on Green. Outside, Avdia. Outside, Simon. Sweet move. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 8. Man with it. Klingon defending. From deep, Green. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. And here they come. Here's Rupert. The rebound by Richard.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Another shot. Here's Salon. The kick out to Williams. Clinging with the steal. Here's Kamare. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Outside, Avdia. Off target from three-point range. Hornets trail by 8. From deep, Williams bangs home the trifecta.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the three in transition.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Now, man. Pass to Salon. Rebounded by Kamare.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Here's Rupert. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. From the arc. And the basket by Kamare. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
Smart choice there by Klingon. The rookie moves the ball instead of forcing it himself.
The three. Salon, no good. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. And it's Simons missing for the Hornets. This one not looking too good. There's a good screen. Charlotte no good that time either. Portland's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Going in the screen for Simon. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. On the wing, man. Green, the screen. Pass to Salon. For 3. They get it again.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound is going to come down. Well timed. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
Hornets on defense now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. And that one's good by Henderson.
Such a confident young man. Scoot just goes for it.
Ball kicks to Miller. Back to Ball. Miller outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sinks the three-pointer.
And with his diverse game and 6'9" frame, Brandon Miller can score in bunches. And on nights like tonight, it's really hard to get someone to match up with him.
Scoot Henderson taking 2 shots.
And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Ball with it. Now defended by Grant. Back to Ball. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Thibault.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Walker with a clean look. Knocks down the 3 ball. Walker's got the lead up to 11 now for the Trailblazers.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Walker in the post. He's against Miller. Thibault for 3. No good. And so it's Portland winning this one. A solid win on the road for them.
Welcome, everybody, to another talking about this matchup we have here, Richard. Two teams that are very focused on the youth movement.
Yeah, a lot of young guys on both squads, which should make for some exciting plays, as well as some inevitable learning experiences.
Here's the starting group for Portland. Jeremy Grant out there with Walker. Then it's Henderson. Then it's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Klingon in at the 5. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
6 on the shot clock. Nice shot by Walker.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
From deep, Wembanyama. And Klingon pulls it down. Pass to Graham. Now here's Thybulle. Paul with a steal. Here's Sissoko. Shoots over Grant. Sissoko can't get it to go. Okay, RJ, we all know how luck comes into play in the NBA. The Spurs have had great lottery luck.
Yeah, winning the first pick 3 times, drafting David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and Victor Wembanyama. I don't know, but I would be really upset if I was all of those other teams to miss out on those big guys.
Quick shooting from Grant. He gets it and takes it. It's just that easy for him sometimes. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
Attacking the hoop. That is Scoot Henderson's bread and butter. Unstoppable when he's going downhill.
And the ball out of play. The Trailblazers will have it. Just over a minute and a half in. Up top, Grant. Grant the screen. Takes the 3. They grab their own miss. Fires from deep. It doesn't go for him.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Paul passes to Wembanyama. Launches it, and that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Henderson outside. Here's Grant driving inside. Outside for Henderson. Thybulle on the wing. Back to Henderson. Outside Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Soft touch off the glass. Walker's got 5 points.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells a story of how well you are playing team offense.
Pass to Castle. Thybulle against Paul. Walker pulls down the board.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Back to Henderson.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Walker. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Pass to Paul. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And here's Wembanyama. Out to the right wing. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
1:11 left in the opening quarter. To the wing on the left. Pass to Klingon. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
For a 7'2" guy like Donovan Klingon, must be easy to jam it.
The 3 from Barnes. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside for Henderson. Outside Walker. To the middle. Fires from the wing, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. "30 seconds left to play in the first. Ball against Thibault. Pass to Castle. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Sissoko. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
Henderson, the pass to Graham. With 1 on the clock. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Trailblazers.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
They've got Johnson, also Devin Vassell out there, and it's Sohan in at the 4. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. And the 11th pick in 2020, Devin Vassell was drafted for his defense, but Richard, his shot creation has come a long way.
Yeah, he's very comfortable handling and operating in the mid-range. One of his best ranges. He's moved past that 3 and D tag, and he's showing he can do so much more.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Here's Rupert. On target from range.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Down low. Very pretty alley-oop.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. Simons, a screen on Johnson. On the wing, Simons. To the left side wing. Here's Kamare. Offline with a 3.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Vassell against Simons. Clock at 6. Vassell can't get it to go. Portland has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And he jams it home with authority.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
To the inside. Deflects the pass. Massey, the pass to Vassell. And Avdia comes to help. Here's Sohan. Three-pointer off the mark. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And they take the lead. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Vassell outside. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there are still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
It's tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. Portland making a switch here. Sharp's checked in.
Number 17, Shaven Sharp.
Here's Rupert. Now off the inbound. And a miss there off the inbound. Vassell outside. Let's go with a 3. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Much more comfortable from deep. Vassell finding that stroke.
1:51 left in the half. Rupert. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Rupert's got 6 in the quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Champagny. Vassell outside for 3. No luck on that one. Portland has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Avdia finds Williams. Outside Sharp. No one near him. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. And now a 4-point Trailblazer lead.
And his athleticism is big for Sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career.
Now here's Sharp. They set the pick. Out left to the wing. Here's Rupert. Launches a 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Here's Vassell with the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Vassell's got 8 points.
And this team encourages Vassell to take initiative. Outstanding drive.
Avdia left side. Pass to Rupert. Avdia screen on Johnson. Here's Kamari.
Spurs foul. Champagny. First personal foul. First team foul.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Oh, they pick off the pass. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Portland ahead. They're up by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan head-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. We've got Jeremy Grant, Scoot Henderson out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Walker, and it's Klingon in at the center position. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Henderson. The Trailblazers rebound. Outside Walker. Shot clock at 6. Over Wembanyama. Here's Klingon. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for San Antonio. It's a 5-point game. Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. You've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Victor Wembanyama is looking to make the Spurs a contender. He said, my hunger is bigger than ever to win and compete. I can get so much better, and this is what I'm trying to do every game, every week, and every month. There's no need to be frustrated. I keep my long-term goals in mind.
Passion and patience. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Grant. Back to Henderson.
And just so savvy for a young player. Henderson is a nightmare to defend.
These are his first free throws of the game. The first free throw is good.
Henderson taking 2 shots.
Henderson hits them both. Spurs trail by 6. Outside Paul. Outside Wembanyama. The 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Wembanyama's got 10 points.
And we are used to seeing bigs these days hit threes, but the skill of Wembanyama from deep is impressive.
Now here's Grant. Outside Walker. Grant outside. The 3 ball. Barnes with the rebound. San Antonio's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. From deep, Wembanyama. Walker pulls down the board. Trailblazers lead by 3. Grant with it, and it's Paul picking him up. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Here's Thibault. No points so far. Grant outside. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Chris Paul.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets...
Oh, my goodness.
How about that?
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
And it's Walker off the drive. Pass to Thibault. Here's Klingon. Henderson with it. Driving in. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Yeah, head first down the lane. Henderson wants to throw it down on your head.
Outside Wembanyama. With the floater. Portland with a rebound. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's foul number 2 for him. A line change here for Portland.
14 fouls.
1:50 left in the third quarter. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama. 7'4". Skilled. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled.
So San Antonio ends up going with a new group. Sohan, pass to Johnson. Here's Bassi. Got it. Good job in the low post.
The beautiful all-around game of Johnson. So dependable when it comes to finding open teammates.
Pass to Sharp. Back to Avdia. It's stolen by Johnson. Going inside. Oh, yes. Whoa. Throw it down.
Oh, look out. Here comes Keldon Johnson going up high and getting creative with the finish.
Now here's Avdia, tightly guarded. Williams finds Avdia. And there's the screen. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Here's Sohan. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Spurs lead by 1.
They're using his size well and putting some muscle behind his play. That's how Sohan gets to his shot inside.
Pass to Kamari. It's stolen by Johnson. Back come the Spurs in transition. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Anthony Simons, he's checked in for Sharp. Portland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he knocks down the first one. And so Simons nails both of them.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
And here's Vassell. Give him 8. The 3 is up. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And we've just finished. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a 6th sense.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Johnson is out there with Devin Vassell. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. And it's Champagnie at the 3 slot. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. The shot by Johnson, no good. Portland leading. Pass to Rupert. Williams, a screen on Johnson. There's Simons with a 3. He drops it from range.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Vassell left side. Johnson on the wing. Sohan outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Johnson. From deep 3-point range. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Avdia. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Trailblazers lead by 4. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan. And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Vassell's shot is good.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Portland making a switch here. Klingon, he's checked in for Williams. Jeremy Grant comes in for Kamara. Thibault, he's checked in for Rupert. And it's Scoot Henderson in for Simons. Pass to Klingon. Henderson outside. Driving to the basket. Second shot opportunity. Clock at 6. Now here's Avdia. Goes back up. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Spurs trail by 3. Paul looking over the floor. On the take. Portland with a rebound. Klingon's got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside for Henderson. There's the steal. Knocked loose. Vassell with it. Avdia picks him up to tie it up. And they recover it. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Portland making a switch here. Simons checked in. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession.
Out of bounds. San Antonio ball.
For San Antonio, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Grant against Barnes. Floats one up, and there's a nice layup by Grant. And the Trailblazers lead by 5. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
One other thing I've liked is how assertive they've been on D, swatting a good number of shots away as a result.
Pass to Klingon. On the wing, Simons. Outside Thibault. 4 on the clock. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Rupert, he's checked in for Apia. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Thibault against Paul. Outside Wembanyama. The 3 from Barnes. Good. And the assist to Wembanyama.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Here's Simons. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
Still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Vassell. From down in the low post, it goes.
Ooh, what a shot by Vassell. That man is a competitor.
Here's Thibault. And he's going to the line for two. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge. Asking for a review. This could be a big call.
Many close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, you're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another. Guys, let's see what happens.
Thank you for that, Allie. Thibault passes to Grant. Lets the 3 fly. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Grant against Paul. 4 on the clock. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama making it look easy.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Simons with a three. Oh, my! What a shot! Oh, a tremendous three! We're tied! And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys.
Substitution on court.
Ooh, poked away. The three from Barnes. Oh, it's off the mark. Here we go to overtime. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Now here's Henderson. They've got Jabari Walker clinging out there with Jeremy Grant. Then it's Henderson, and it's Thybulle in at the shooting guard position. Here's Henderson. Rebounded by Castle.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Pass to Paul. Vassell outside. And there's the drive, and he gets that one. And the Spurs lead by 2.
Boy, Vassell has a smooth offensive game. This man just makes it look easy.
Oh, Grant throws it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Barnes finds Vassell. Barnes with it, working on Grant. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried. Calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
That free throw good from Barnes. Blazers trail by 3. Henderson with it, and it's Paul picking him up to the left wing. Thybulle on the wing. He takes it in. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at the rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Outside Barnes. Here's the 3. San Antonio again can't hit. Portland has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Henderson up top, Walker picked it out of midair. Here's Wembanyama, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Henderson. Wembanyama scanning the floor. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his 3rd foul so far. Thybulle against Paul. Thybulle passes to Henderson. Walker with it. Here he goes. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. There's 57 seconds left in the first overtime period.
And his coaches will be the first to tell you, Vassell wants the ball in these situations. He's not afraid of the challenge.
Henderson finds Thybulle. And here's Grant from the arc. Offensive board. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they trust him already in his first year, and Klingon didn't disappoint. Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
against Paul. It's stolen by Henderson. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Walker in the post. He's guarded by Barnes. Here's Grant. Oh, he missed it!
Proving his toughness down low. Grant getting the shot off one way or another.
Shooting for Portland.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. Portland making a switch here. And he does get the second one. And that ties this game up.
I know he's kicking himself for not snatching a lead. But look, he tied things up.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Castle. For the win! Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last-minute shot is off. Another tie, and we're going to have a second overtime. And we'll return shortly. Hey, can't stop now. We're ready for another extra period. What a game of basketball this has been. Outside Walker, and he drives in, and there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That'll be a second foul of the game. Simons outside. Outside Walker. Back to Simons. 5 to shoot. And he goes in for the dunk.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Paul passes to Barnes. San Antonio again can't hit. Portland leading. Right side Thibault. Pass to Simons. Outside Walker. Outside for Grant. Back to Walker. There's the three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Wembanyama. The shake. Wembanyama, effortless inside.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Grab the screen. And here's Simons outside. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Here's Wembanyama. Nifty move. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Simons passes to Graham. Out to Simons. Back to Grant. Yes!
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Vassell against Walker. Here's Castle. The three from Wembanyama. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, this young man is pretty steady at the line. Wembanyama can get this done.
Scoot Henderson's checked in for Portland. So the first of 3 is good, and that brings him within 2 here.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
And so he's good on all 3 free throws. And that ties this game up.
In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
Henderson, the pass to Grant. Simons outside. Grant with a screen on Paul. Here's Simons. Money!
That's an important bucket. Now they have to guard the perimeter tight. No threes at all.
Pass to Castle. Back to Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Barnes passes to Paul. Hits it, and we're going to another overtime.
Oh my, what a tremendous shot at the horn.
And as we play into another overtime, the tension continues to build. Both teams refusing to lay down. Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama, screen on Grant. Back to Wembanyama to take the lead. The big man, Wembanyama, sinks the 3.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Stolen by Vassell. Outside Barnes. Off target from 3-point range.
He's fallen into a bit of a slump this quarter. How quickly things can turn.
Grant with a screen on Paul. Thibault with it. He's picked up by Vassell. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. For the Trailblazers, Dele Avdias checked in for Walker, and Simon has subbed in for Henderson. Thibault finds Simons. Back to Thibault. It's Avdia on the wing. Shot clock at 3. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
San Antonio leading by 3. Now Paul. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Castle. And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That'll be a second foul of the game. On defense, the Trailblazers. Ball passes to Vassell. Clock at 4. And count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
That's a strong move by Vassell. He plays with more power than I think you actually realize.
Off the outside. That 3's off the mark. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6.
The thing I love about Chris Paul is that he is so focused on making his teammates better. Every team would love to have a floor general like that. I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
Grant with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Back to Grant. They need this. Barnes with the rebound. Outside Paul. And he lobs it up. Oh, Wembanyama on the receiving end.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Avdia, good.
Yeah, just a great find by Klingon. As he plays more and more, the game will slow down for him.
Vassell can't get it to go. So it's Portland now. They trail by 7. And here's Simons outside. And it's in. And now they trail by just 4.
He's hitting everything from deep. just flat out torching this defense.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Barnes. Pass to Paul. Now here's Wembanyama. Hits a three-pointer.
Yeah, Wembanyama fights for his bucket, using his size to get it done despite the foul. This OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly exhausted.
And Grant gets it to go. And so it's San Antonio with the W. Double overtime games are so grueling. And after this one,
and the players getting themselves into game mode with the tip-off just moments away. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for... Greg, we know... Both these teams have had a difficult stretch recently and are hoping to turn things around in this one.
Yeah, it's a new opportunity. And Kevin, I expect each side to be hungry and motivated to get this win. And if not, the struggles will continue.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Bridges out there with Martin, and it's Williams at the 5 roaming the paint. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Here are the Hornets with the ball. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Greg Popovich. In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. So we'll see if that defense tightens up for them. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Wembanyama down low. He's against Miller. Wembanyama with the bucket.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Ball with it, guarded now by Barnes. And Ball slams it in.
Well, this is what you love about having length in the backcourt. That 6'7" frame. Go ahead and finish, LaMelo.
It's good from Barnes on the assist by Paul.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Bridges outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Bridges has got 5 now.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And there it is for him.
Chris Paul opportunistic on the inside in that instance.
Charlotte has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Outside for Martin. Charlotte moving it around. Inside. Here's Miller. Banked in off the glass.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
From downtown. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
How smooth is that? Boy, the pull-up jump shot by Chris Paul. What a look by him. My goodness.
Here's Castle. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. For Charlotte, they've gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Miller finds Bridges. No good on the shot. Good D by Barnes. And Barnes has got the ball here for San Antonio. Trailing by 2. And Doris, a new era began in Charlotte after Michael Jordan's departure as owner in 2023.
And Kevin, with that ownership change, there's always a transition period. And it may take a while for the Hornets to find success. But there are some reasons for optimism, and you begin with the young point guard.
Here's Bridges. Out to Miller. Fires for 3. Good on the triple. He has 5.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass was coming.
Here's Paul. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Charlotte.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
First personal foul. First team foul.
51 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Ball with a wide open look. No good on the 3. San Antonio trailing here. Ball outside. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Ball kicks to Miller. Outside for Martin. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Martin's got his second basket of the night. Outside for Wembanyama. Paul with the ball. He's against Miller. Back to Wembanyama. And here's Barnes for 3. The Hornets pull it in. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Ball. Yeah, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Hornets lead by 4. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
So with Paul on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. We've got Devin Vassell, also Johnson out there, and it's Sohan in at the 4 spot. Here's Green, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Vassell wide open. Offensive rebound. Bassie. Pass to Champagnie. Now Sohan takes the 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance that saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And, of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us? Perfect. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Salon. They kick it out to Green. Here's Salon, defended by Sohan. Back to Green. Clock at 4. Misses the layup.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15-56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
Good on the 3-point shot.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Pass to Champagnie. Here's Sohan. Uncovered. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Champagnie's got his first basket. Now Green. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, here's Salon. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Those 3-pointers off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Spurs trail by 4. From the wing, it's rebounded by Salon.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
There's a screen by Williams. Man gets the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Sohan. Knocks down the 3-ball. Sohan's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shoot. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
Taking 2 shots. Is overturned. The play will be reviewed.
Tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Spurs shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Pass to Salon. Jacks up a three. Rebound, San Antonio. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Vassell. Sohan with the ball. Here's Bassey. Kicks it out to Johnson. Vassell outside. Here's the three. Unable to get that one. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Charlotte. They're up by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Chris Paul, what a contribution.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And one of the things every player is...
Oh, watch out for Wembanyama! Break every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Back to Wembanyama. Pass to Paul. Over Miller. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Charlotte leading by 5. Here's Ball. And the shot goes in. Ball's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, in the paint, it's the length and the agility of LaMelo Ball to get things done around physical defenders.
It's stolen by Martin. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Count it. And now a 9-point Hornets lead.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Hey, DB, we don't see a lot of them, but from what you have seen and heard, what can the Charlotte Hornets do better to improve their overall game?
Well, I think one of the things you have to look at is what are they doing successfully on the offensive end and what are their weaknesses? One of the weaknesses is drawing fouls and getting opportunities at the free throw line. To me, Kev, the best teams do a good job of getting easy points, whether in transition or at the charity stripe.
Here's Ball. LaMelo Ball came in like a storm into this NBA, Doris, but hasn't been able to stay healthy since.
It's so true, Kevin, and that's unfortunate because the skill is apparent every time he plays. He's a game changer with his size and his playmaking. The NBA is better off because of the flair and the style he brings when he is healthy.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Ball. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Paul. 8 points for him. Wembanyama passes to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. San Antonio again missing. Charlotte leading by 9. Miller with the ball. Chris Paul covering. Ball finds Williams. Ball, a screen on Barnes. Here's Miller. The kick out to Williams. Outside, Ball. And the Hornets miss again. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Barnes outside. Back to Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama, a screen on Bridges, launches it. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
One thing that impresses you about LaMelo, the way he reads defenses and makes the game easier for everyone around him.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Paul. That one doesn't drop. Excellent D there from Williams. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talent, so you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is one of one. Hey, thank you for the report. Martin with the bucket.
And not just the score. Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
Paul outside. 1:02 left to play here in the third, and he gets it to go. Paul's got 10 points.
And that's exactly what they need to do right now. I mean, just attack the basket. And, hey, if you get fouled, maybe you get some free throws out of it.
Count that one.
There is just such enthusiasm, such a love for the game with LaMelo. Shot after shot going down.
Outside for Wembanyama. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor.
And that high release point really helps Vassell in that mid-range area.
Pass to Richards. Now Green. There's the pick. Shoots it. Here's Salon for 3. Rebound by Sohan. Spurs trail by 10. Here's Champagnie. Traps in the tray. Champagnie's got his second bucket tonight. On the wing, man. The 3. Hands it from downtown.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for Charlotte. He comes up. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So with Paul on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Keldon Johnson is out there with Devin Vassell. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. And it's Bassey in at the center.
A quick response from Johnson. He goes right back at him with the 3.
Outside, Green. Williams with a clean look. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Williams has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Green kicks to Williams.
I got him.
Back to Green. San Antonio with the rebound. On the wing, Johnson. For the 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Richards got his 4th rebound in this one. On the wing, man. The 3. They get it back. Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Back to Vassell. 6 to shoot. Launches a 3. Rebound by Williams. Hornets leading by 15. Here's Mann. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Salon. To the paint. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Champagny. Here's Vassell. The rebound by Richards. Richards got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside, Green. Second chance shot. San Antonio with the rebound. Bassey's got 5 rebounds tonight. The 3 from Johnson. He's off on that one. Hornets have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Green. There's the triple, and taken away by Johnson. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. And slam dunk by Johnson.
Just a great player in the open court. Johnson moves so well and able to complete that break.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Green deciding where to go with it. On the wing, man. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. And the Hornets lead by 16. Vassell kicks to Johnson. Fires the 3. The second chance effort. In the corner, Sohan with it. And a miss there on the triple. Charlotte has gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth.
San Antonio foul.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
First personal foul. First team foul.
1:30 left in the fourth quarter. Ball, the pass to Bridges. Outside, ball. Yes, that goes in.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Hornets.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high-percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for LaMelo Ball.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Green against Vassell. Green, no luck. And for the Spurs, they're shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%. Bridges, right side. And the Hornets miss again. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a 16-point game. A 3 from Wembanyama. And again, it's the Spurs from deep. Here's Ball. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Chris Paul picks up that one.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Wembanyama passes to Paul. Back to Wembanyama. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 from Barnes. Rebound by Williams. And here's Miller outside. Sinks the triple.
Miller for 3.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was disappointed.
the man in the middle.
When we talk about this matchup, both of these teams in desperate need of a win.
For sure. Lots of struggles both ways right now, BA, and I guarantee they're both looking at this game as an opportunity to get the ship righted.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Mark Williams. And it's Martin in at the 3 slot. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here's Thibault. Outside for Henderson.
Yeah, excellent contest from Miller, wanting to alter as many shots as he can.
Williams a screen on Henderson. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
There's Ball with a 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
The defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
The recent years have been a bit of a struggle for the Hornets, Clark.
No doubt about it, BA. I mean, they've dealt with injuries that have really been problematic and roster changes as well. I mean, very much a team in transition, trying to figure out who they are and what they can be. And it's hard to get things clicking when you're having changes in your roster compounded by injuries as well.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
Williams finds Graham. Back to Williams. Miller against Henderson. Drives to the hoop. And the layup is good off the glass.
Attacking the hoop. That is Scoot Henderson's bread and butter. Unstoppable when he's going downhill.
Pass to Miller. And the 3 off target.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
And here's Grant from the arc. And it's Martin with the rebound.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Out to the wing. There's Ball with a 3. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Well, you got to love how quick Ball's shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
Portland has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Outside for Grant. From downtown. The Hornets pull it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Ball. Pass to Miller. It's Martin on the wing. It's Bridges on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Ball no good. Blazers trail by 3. On the wing, Grant. He's guarded by Bridges. Oh, sweet move. Now here's Walker. Wide open. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
Yeah, that's just good basketball there by Grant. Moving the ball to the wide open man and getting an assist out of it.
Here's Miller. No good on the triple. And so it's Walker with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. So they take the lead.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Miller outside. Fires for 3. That one doesn't drop. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Walker passes to Williams. Here's Graham. Walker for 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
A minute 15 left to play in the first. Pass to Miller. to halt the run. Blocked!
Yeah, boy, Henderson has a flair for the dramatic. What a block.
So it's the Hornets now. It's a 5-point game. Barton with the bucket.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Thibault. The kick out to Walker. Pass to Graham. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Walker. Lets it go from deep. That shot, no good. Charlotte's gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first.
You know, as a playmaker, Ball can look off the defender and drop dimes with either hand.
For Portland, they've gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Thibault on the wing. Back to Grant. Walker against Ball. Grant with a screen on Ball. Walker passes to Graham. There's the triple. Williams grabs the board. Miller outside. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 4 assists in the game. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. Charlotte on top, leading. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Hornets.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
They've got DeAndre Ayton, Anthony Simons out there with Abdia, and it's Kamare in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
Abdia outside. Here's Rupert. He buries it from 3. Rupert's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now here's Mann. He's covered by Simons, and there's a pick. Here's Salon, defended by Abdia. Here's Williams. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Ayton passes to Abdia. Kept alive. Tries again. Pass to Kamare. Now Simons. Fires the 3. Hornets with the rebound. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Williams on the wing. And it's Charlotte with another. Blazers trail by 6. Grant Williams, a bit of a jack of all trades, Clark. He always provides a spark.
Yeah, he's an ideal guy to have in your rotation, whether he's starting or coming off the bench, because he gives you a lot of positive production at both ends, and he can get under the skin of the opponent too, which isn't always a bad thing. Gives you everything he has and fits in nicely with whatever role you give him.
Back to Mann. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Simons. Right wing. Here's Salon. Misses the 3. Portland has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Takes it inside. Out to Simons. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Here's Salon. No good from outside. Blazers trail by 6. Avdia passes to Simons. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Nick Richards.
You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer.
Here's Mann. Again, the miss by the Hornets.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
To the right side. Here's Kamari. Williams defending. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Green, the pass to Williams. Here's Salone. Outside, Green. Pass to Salone from deep. And that comes off the assist by Green. Salone, he's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Hornets foul.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
That's good from Ayton.
At the line for your Trailblazers, DeAndre.
Ayton hits them both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Now here's Mann. Guarded closely. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
Pass to Kamari. Back to Avdia. Here's Kamari. 34 seconds left in the second quarter. Simons outside. And he makes it. Simons has got 5 points in the quarter. Hornets leading by 4. Here's Mann. There's the drive. The kick out to Williams. Back to Mann. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
They allowed him to establish deep position. You just can't do that.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
Ayton passes to Simons. Offensive rebound. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Hornets up by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. LaMelo Ball with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
On the court for Charlotte, Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Cody Martin is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Williams in at the 5 spot. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jimmy Grant averaged single digits in points the first 4 seasons of his career. But over the last 4 seasons, he's scoring over 20 a game. He said it all changed for him back in Detroit, adding, quote, I grew as a player, being the #1 option and seeing different coverages. Now I'm reaping the benefits, unquote. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks. Ball passes to Williams. Martin outside. Here's Ball. Miller outside. Just 4 to shoot. 3-pointer.
I like watching Grant work hard on the defensive end. He puts great effort into that end of the floor. He's good at pestering whoever he happens to be on, and his long reach helps him do that.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Walker for three. Williams grabs the board. The Hornets with a lead. Here's Miller. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Grant outside for the lead. Sinks the tray. Grant's got 6.
I tell you, I like the fact that Grant is selective in the shots that he takes. He's looking for quality. He senses the defense is playing off him. As the pass is coming to him, he's prepared. He's getting shot ready as the pass is in the air.
Hornets trail by 4. To stop the run. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage in his position, Grant?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
Outside for Grant. Back to Henderson. Grant with a screen on Miller. Henderson with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. And here's Grant from the arc. Another 3 for Portland.
Man, it's nice to see Grant work his jump shot. I mean, if the defense is going to give it to him, he doesn't have any issue taking it, and he should because he's a reliable shooter.
Williams, a screen on Henderson. Miller, the pass to Ball. Back to Miller. Fires the 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. That's his first foul of the game. So Portland ends up going with a new group. Hayden with a screen. Avdia from outside. The offensive rebound. Pass to Rupert. Just 5 on the clock. Pure from 3-point range. Rupert's got his second basket of the game.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Here's Mann. The kick out to Williams. And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. Green, the pass to Mann. Off target from outside. Now Portland with it. They're on a 14-5 run. Off the outside. Beyond the arc. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Williams. Outside man. They set the pick. Pass to Salon. Outside man. Hits the trifecta. Man's got 9.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Back to Aiden. Simons outside. 4-3. Buries it from 3. Give him 8.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Green against Simons. Pass to Salon. This one for 3. Portland with a rebound. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Rupert. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on man. Portland shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for him. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
And he sinks the second. Hornets trail by 9. Outside, Green. Puts up a 3. Salon, no good. 8 passes to Simons. Back to Aiden. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Portland. They have a nice 9-point cut. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Avdia out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Anthony Simons, and it's Kamare in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Here's Rupert into the lane. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Trailblazers lead by 8. Simons outside. Avdia outside. Out to Simons. On the wing, Simons. On the wing, Simons. From behind the arc. Rebounded by Green. Hornets trail by 8. Pass to Salah. Right side, Green. Nice D from Avdia. And so it's Ayton with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter.
Hornets foul. Salah. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
So it's Portland now. And Mark Williams picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Henderson for 3. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Hornets trail by 8. To the paint. Here's Bridges. And he throws it down with one hand.
That athletic ability gets Bridges to the rim there. He almost totally shrugged off the defense.
Grant against Bridges. And Miles Bridges is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Henderson scanning the floor. Walker for 3.
You know, as a defender, Bridges is pretty intimidating. I mean, he does a good job of working at keeping you smothered up.
Ball passes to Miller. Back to Ball. Green with a screen on Henderson. Ball no good.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
Again, the miss by Portland. Hornets trail by 6. Got a piece of it. Williams with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively.
2 minutes in the game.
Left side, Thibault. Outside for Grant. Walker sets a screen. Grant, the pass to Walker. Shot clock at 6. Back to Grant. To win the drought. Counted from distance. And the Trailblazers lead by 9.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Portland has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. From outside the arc, Williams grabs the board. Hornets trail by 9. Here's Ball. Takes it inside. Out to Bridges. Williams a screen on Grant. For 3, Bridges. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 6 assists in the game. Well, the Trailblazers shooting it well. Almost 50% for the floor. Here's Henderson. Thibault, a screen on Bridges. Outside Thibault. Henderson against Miller. Henderson, the pass to Walker. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Ball finds Miller. No good on the three. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Thibault on the wing. Three-pointer. Knocks down the long J.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Third personal foul. First team foul. Now the lineup for your
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The three from Ball. Nails it from three. Simon's up top. Green covering. The kick out to Walker. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. So it's Portland picking up the win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of
City, Portland, Oregon, the site for the Spurs. The skill to play outside. A good Friday night to you, sports fan. And you think about the future. This great lead, certainly, Greg, some terrific young talent on display here tonight.
Yeah, and Kevin, who's got next? I mean, some gifted players here answering in the affirmative.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. In the backcourt, it's the veteran Paul paired with Castle. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Barnes. And it's Sissoko in at the foursome.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you should miss.
Paul passes to Wembanyama. Back to Paul. From outside the arc, that drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
And look at Paul's focus. He is completely locked in on his shot.
It's deflected. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Playing the screen for Walker. Grant on the wing. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And Grant with the clear path to the hoop. And the dunk by Grant.
And leaking out there in transition, Grant's athleticism and speed helping him when the break is on.
Will stand after 11 seasons with this Blazer organization. Damian Lillard traded away in 2023. Chris Paul. What a run he had for Portland.
Incredible, Kevin. Not only in terms of his scoring and his individual honors, but the success he brought to the team. While they didn't get over the top and get to the finals, they were a consistent winner. If you were a fan in Portland, you had a good team to come and watch for all of those years.
The kick out to Barnes. Oh, good on the triple.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving.
And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Henderson passes to Walker. Now, here's Thibault. Walker is screen on Paul. Pass to Klingon. It's Henderson on the wing. 4 on the shot clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
Paul passes to Wembanyama. Barnes with it. Wembanyama sets a screen for Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Thibault, the pass to Grant. Now Henderson.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Grant. Portland needs to get off a shot. And Henderson with the basket on the assist by Grant. Henderson's got 5 now.
A part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
Paul passes to Wembanyama. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Coach, only 2 players have led the NBA in blocks as a rookie. Manute Bol and our favorite Victor Wembanyama.
Well, Kevin, Wembanyama is already special defensively, not only as a shot blocker, but the amount of ground that he can cover to affect shots. And there are people around the league that believe that he can become the best defender of all time.
and he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
I was able to talk with Chauncey Billups for a minute. Now he's in awe of Victor Wembanyama, just like everybody else. He said, I don't know that we can stop him. I don't know that we can slow him down. But they want to try and play a physical brand of basketball against him at both ends and see if that has any effect. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Thibault finds Henderson. That's tipped. 4-on-3 break. Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the
yep.
flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. Walker dishes to Grant. Pass to Klingon. Back to Grant. With the drive. Thibault for three. And another three for Portland.
And how about the awareness by Klingon, a big man who can sense when one of his teammates is open.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Paul. And Wembanyama gets it to go. Wembanyama's got his third basket of the night right there. Jeremy Grant, he is feeling it tonight and has been the driving. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Blazers.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Williams is out there with Denny Avdia. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Rupert in at the two-guard. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. You know, Greg, with a combination of Wembanyama. And Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all five guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Here's Simons. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Simons has got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Champagny. Vassell outside. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And there is no hesitation on Vassell's catch-and-shoot jumpers. Any sort of room, and he's letting it fly.
Outside, Avdia. Here's Rupert. Picked his pocket. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Champagny. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Trailblazers trail by 3. Here's Williams. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Vassell outside. Basket counts. Now it's a 5-point Spurs lead.
No, not shy about bringing it inside. Vassell is comfortable around the hoop.
Simons finds Avdia. Nailed from three-point land. Avdia's got his first 3 points of the game. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, look, I loved being around the game, and So two things happened that drove me into coaching. Number one, I loved baseball and I couldn't hit one. So that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way. So if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps, terrific story. Simons with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. And it's Rupert missing. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Spurs. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. And the dunk by Sohan.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Avdia gets the bucket.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, the Blazers are in the midst of a rebuild. Coach Chauncey Billups said it's been a tough couple of years. I'm just here every day grinding through it, helping my guys the best I can. I'm ready for that challenge and that pressure to go out and compete with these best teams. In the NBA, Kevin, this sort of thing takes time.
A lot of time, but the West is tough, David. Thank you. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And one more thing they've done well tonight. They've attacked the rim viciously and have gotten a lot of points by just going at the defender.
And stolen by Vassell. Three-pointer. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Trailblazers trail by 7. Avdia with it, and it's Vassell picking him up. Here's Rupert. The shot goes in, first of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Wasted no time on that one.
You know, some guys who rely on their strength aren't great shooters. Johnson, though, is in a different category.
Great open look there. Avdia's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Trailblazers. Now, here's Vassell. He's got 11. With 4 seconds on the clock, and it's San Antonio with another. They get a hand on it. He got it up. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs heading to the bench with a 7th. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Vassell.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim.
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim. Pushing the action, getting others involved, he does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Grant sets a screen for Henderson. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Henderson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
intimidation at the defensive end. That's something Klingon can provide right away, while the rest of his game is a bit of a work in progress.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And nice pass by Grant. And this is what happens when you become a great scorer. You draw defenders, which often leaves someone open. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
And Grant's such a versatile player. It can do a little bit of everything, including setting up his teammates.
Trailblazers trail by 5. And the dunk by Grant.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. The all-time leader in NBA wins, of course, the great Spurs coach, Greg Popovich. So here is a guy who's a peer. What makes him so special, Stan?
Well, first of all, Greg Popovich is not a peer of mine, Kevin. I would never be that presumptuous. This guy is an absolute icon in the coaching world. I think from the outside, I think what makes him so special is he's never looked at himself that way. He's never rested on his laurels. He's a guy that's always evolving and trying to get better.
I love that assessment. But I do think he was good.
Not in any way.
For the lead. And there's a nice layup by Klingon. Klingon's got his first bucket of the night.
Klingon knows how to use that size, both as a screener and a finisher.
Ball finds Wembanyama. Victor Wembanyama.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Nice. Straight power there. Straight power. Henderson passes to Sharp. Tybal on the wing. Clock at 6. Grant goes in. Here's Klingon. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Paul outside. Pass to Sissoko. Kicks it out to Paul. Lets it go with a 3. He doesn't hit that one. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. It's a 1-point game. Here's Kamare. Misses the chippy right there.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Anthony Simons came into the NBA at age 19, and he's paid his dues, working his way up from the end of the bench to a starring role. Coach Chauncey Billups says he just believes he's one of the best players in the NBA. Confidence is a big thing. Well, Kevin, he certainly earned it. Back to you.
I would totally agree with you, D.A. Thank you so much. And Portland making a change here. Walker's checked in. Walker with a screen for Avdia. Outside Williams. And it's Simons off the drive. The kick out to Williams. Back to Simons. Outside Avdia. From deep. That shot misses. San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Here's Vassell. Back to Johnson. Softly drops in the floater. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. We've got Walker. Avdia is out there with Rob Williams. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Rupert in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. So the wing on the left. Back to Simons. And a wide open look for Walker. Connects from three-point range. Walker's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Portland. Vassell with it. Johnson sets the screen for Vassell. Pass to Bassie. Fires the 3. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Here's Rupert. Avdia up top. Defended by Sohan. And Walker kicks to Avdia. Stolen away. Vassell left side. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Locked and loaded tonight. Whenever he's got any kind of a decent look, he's knocked it down.
And that's who you want to go to with the game on the line.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. So Portland ends up going with the new group. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Guys, over the break, Chauncey Billups had some advice for his team. He said in the huddle, you got to play some defense in the paint. They're getting too much in there. Battle down low. Time to fight, guys.
Thank you, David. And he comes up with the deuce.
Nice vision from the youngster. Sharp that time.
San Antonio leading by 3. Here's Paul. And the call on, folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated.
When it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Out to Henderson. Thybulle on the wing. Now here's Paul. Not a lot of room. Vassell, the pass to Paul. They grab their own miss. Wembanyama up top. 5 to shoot. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Puts up a deep 3. They get it again. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Yeah, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Grant the pass to Sharp. Flinging the screen for Sharp. Cranes the three-pointer. Sharp's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And this young guy is already imposing his will on the game. Sharp, someone you can count on in the moment.
A 3 from Wembanyama. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
Crushing blow to the host right there. I mean, they were in this game for what felt like only a second before instantly giving that three-pointer out.
No good from Grant.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
It's blocked, and he stays with it. Stolen by Grant.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts right now.
Here's Wembanyama. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
The assist.
Wembanyama has got the lead up to 9 now for the Spurs. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Here's San Antonio now. Paul from deep three-point land. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Thibault for 3. For 3, Henderson. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Here's Sissoko. The Spurs rebound. Wembanyama finds Vassell. Here's Sissoko. From beyond the arc, buries it from three-point range. And now a 12-point Spurs lead. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed?